Yes, sir.
79 years ago, we became independent. Today is 80th Independence Day celebration. The whole India and Indians all over the world are celebrating it. But children, like Bhagat Singh was mentioning, this is definitely a different era in our independent India we've reached to. Not just AI, but since generations are getting older and the new generations are evolving, definitely we are in the transformative stage. And as you call it, this is your generation, the Gen Z generation, as we people call it, or maybe Alpha, whatever. No? All right. Lot of things are happening in India. Lot of protests are happening in India. And definitely, there are signs that the new generation is now rising up. So, it's a time to pause for a while and think, where do we stand after all these years? We need to really think hard. But of course, on this day, we cannot but remember our freedom fighters. But when I ask you to remember our freedom fighters, I'm not saying that look at them as some characters from a divine world. I don't want you to make them as demigods. I don't want you to make them as simply icons of some kind of a heritage. Today, when we say we are independent, yes, we are politically independent. But definitely, we are not truly independent in terms of the individual independence. Like Sir already talked about, we depending too much on AI. But I will not go into that. As we recall our forefathers who fought for independence, I would like to see if I, you, everybody can take something out of their lives. When you talk of independence, children, tell me who is the first person who came to your mind. You pick your own person, I'll talk about him and what is there for us to take from them. Bhagat Singh, right, very true. But are we doing something what Bhagat Singh was doing? If I remember, yes, he wrote an essay, very famous essay actually speaking. You look, just listen to me. You are saying Bhagat Singh because the name really energizes you. But why? Do you know anything about Bhagat Singh? I learned about Bhagat Singh when I was like you in my college. I still remember that essay he wrote, Why I am an atheist. Why am an atheist. He was in a jail before being executed, and one of his colleagues was criticizing Bhagat Singh, saying that you don't believe in God, you are arrogant, you are egoist, something like that. Then Bhagat Singh asked questions to himself. I use the word question. If you are really fans of Bhagat Singh, in the classes, you will be sitting quietly. You will be questioning teachers, you will be questioning yourself, and that's where I mean to say you are going to be independent. And Bhagat Singh wrote an essay as a response to his colleagues' criticism on him, saying that you are an egoist, you don't believe in God, you are an atheist, you are arrogant. That was what his colleague, I don't remember his name, but he was blaming Bhagat Singh for being arrogant. And he wrote a beautiful essay with just pure reasoning, pure rational approach. And he explained why he is not arrogant and why he says he is an atheist. Children, take another name. Choose your own name. I'll tell you about them. Subhash Chandra Bose, rightly so. But remember, give me your blood, I'll give you the independence. The courage, the lack of fear. And every day, when you are given a new problem, you are scared to solve it. Tell me, I really don't want you to make them as just some characters from a cartoon movie. People might have already made cartoon movies, I don't know. What I mean to say is, don't treat Netaji as a character like Hanuman from a cartoon movie. He was a living legend, try to understand. He was fearless. He was fearless. He was ready to face the might of the great British with great military power to take on militarily, try to understand. So, are we showing that courage? Very, very important for us. Children, do you really have that courage to do what you wanted to do? Take one more name. You are not taking, but I am taking Mahatma Gandhi. I don't know why the current dispensation is trying to bring down Mahatma Gandhi's stature nowadays, but don't believe it. Mahatma Gandhi is the one who started the slogan Swaraj, self-rule. Now, I'll bring back that to you. What does self-rule mean? When Sir said, we are politically independent, but are we independent individually? Are we clear about what it means to self-rule? Self-rule requires a lot of control, lot of discipline. Self-rule means control over your emotions. Like self-rule means, once again, not having fear, not having hatred, and the courage to speak truth. And nowadays, if you always see, I don't want to just say anything. You took Bhagat Singh names first, Patel's name next. No, not yet. Netaji names next. But I am bringing Mahatma Gandhi. And remember, many times in the classes, I always say to you people, why these movies with a lot of violence are becoming a success. I was thinking about it in a hard way. I can't blame children also. I can't blame youth. But why these movies with a lot of violence are box office hits? I really thought about it in a proper way, children. People, like many people, the younger generation, are thinking that violence is strength. They are misunderstanding violence to be strength. But Gandhi told, real strength doesn't lie in violence. The real strength lies in being calm. If somebody comes and scares me, threatens me, I won't be just shouting at him. I'll be sitting calm. Being calm is strength. Try to understand. So we cannot just simply forget Mahatma Gandhi. He told us what is self-rule. And remember, children, when you're studying today, you came here to Delta to do certain things. You promise yourself, like India promised to itself long, long ago. Just recall Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru's speech. Long, long ago, we made a tryst with destiny that he spoke on the first Independence Day. You made a promise yourself when you came here that you wanted to learn, you wanted to end up in great institutions. So, should you not understand what is self-rule, what is Swaraj? And that's where I always believe Mahatma Gandhi should be the person to really emulate. He was so strong. He was just a lean man and just a loincloth, naked body, but terrorized the whole British Empire. Take another name. Take whatever you want. Jawaharlal Nehru. Remember, if you ask me what framed my personality today, it is many books. It is many books means many authors, many persons. And most important persons in my formation of my personality are two people. One is Mahatma Gandhi, second is Jawaharlal Nehru. I am proud to say that. If you ask me what does Nehru signify, just tell me in one word, I'll be happy about it. The scientific temper. If Gandhi stood for self-rule, ahimsa and truth, the ideological strength of a person, Nehru is a rational part of a personality. What did they say? It's the scientific temper. Nowadays, I'm really worried about the young. People always confuse science with religion with spirituality. For me, there are three truths. One is the scientific truth, because I am completely trained in physics. I won't be taking anything for granted. I'll do only with evidence, experimentation, questioning. But I'm also religious, because the religion is connected to your culture. Culture is the one which makes you what you are. There's no contradiction between the two, children. Try to understand. And the next thing is spirituality. The spiritual truth is different. Like, where did I come from? What should I do? What is my space in the universe? This kind of a thought is the spiritual truth. So, children, when I teach physics, I don't deny God, because whatever he or she or it is, that helps you to survive in this world. So, complete rational thinking is what is Nehru's capacity. And remember, children, here you want to go to IITs. And who started IITs? Do you know? Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So you can't just but say that I don't want to remember Jawaharlal Nehru because somebody else is saying he's bad. Don't depend on the WhatsApp university. I'm not against BJP, for Congress, nothing. I'm too independent for all these things. In fact, when I was a student, I dabbled in every student union, try to understand. Every possible student union. I went to two extremities, too nationalistic, in the middle, but I said, no ism just works for me. You have to be, that's what I mean by independence. For your information, I could have become an extremist. I could have become a complete nationalist. I could have become something else. But I said, no, I don't want to be told by somebody to do something which is not to my liking. That's exactly what you mean by independence. Take one more name. Today I want to discuss that way because you are too young now to know what those persons represented. 3 books shaped 10% of my personality. My Experiment with Truth by Mahatma Gandhi, Discovery of India by Nehru, Glimpse of World History by Nehru, And what else? Letters to My Daughter by Nehru. I was reading these things when I was intermediate at your age. Tell me another name. Rani Lakshmibai. You're all Rani Lakshmibais for me every day. Hello. They were angry that I was not mentioning a woman's name. That's exactly, yes. Try to understand. What a courage. What a courage. Just with a kid in the arms. That picture you can think about it, isn't it? So when Jhansi Lakshmibai long ago could do such things, why can't you think you can't go to IITs or become doctors when you want? Tell me. And any other names? Sardar Patel, for example. He is actually a person who believes in a positive action. He wanted to release Telangana from Nizam. He took an action, police action. He is a symbol of a positive, concrete action. Not just that, whatever philosophy people talked. He was the person to tell, come on, let us realize it, let us make it, bring it to practice. He supported open economy. He supported private industry. And many more names come to our minds. I'll still mention somebody else, Jamshedji Tata. I bring that name here for a simple reason. In Delta, we always tell people to look beyond IITs. And that culture actually really made our students to take risks after passing out from BTechs. I am in touch with at least 10 students of Delta who are entrepreneurs now. Minimum 10, and there are many more whom I am not in touch. Look, Jamshedji Tata was one person like that. That time the word entrepreneur is not used. Industrialist was the word used, but it doesn't make a difference. He took risk. He was actually the son of a Parsi priest. Try to understand. Priests don't do business, right? But his father started a small business. Jamshedji Tata made it big. And you know how Tata empire runs? I always like that kind of industry or enterprise. There's a thing called Tata Trust. And there's a thing next called Tata Sons. And all the companies of Tata, you just go out, you'll see so many. Tanish is a Tata company. Titan is a Tata company. Tata Consultancy Services, which gives jobs, lakhs of Indian engineers. Everywhere there is Tata. They are actually companies. These companies work. They send the money to Tata Sons. Tata Sons send the money to Tata Trust. And they run hospitals. They run education institutions. That's one great kind of a model no country else has. And it's not, though the Tata word is there, the persons who are running it are not the original Jamshedji's heirs, but not biological heirs. The same family they take, but they run it in a great way. And remember, Jamshedpur is named after Jamshedji, if I am correct. Am I right, sir? So a town was named by that industrialist and philanthropist. So there's nothing like now you go and fight anywhere because anyway India is politically free. Don't ever believe that somebody, some neighbor will come and attack you. No, not a chance now. Not a chance now, I'm telling you. The war cannot happen the way it was happening previously. If at all it happens in a different way. Nuclear bombs are not going to be fired. Drones are going to be fired. You might be creating one drone like that if you want. Drones are big business now. So what I was trying to tell you, children, is this. Not just think, I'll go to some IIT or somewhere and then start earning some 1 lakh rupees a month or 2 lakhs rupees a month. See if you can create something new. But remember, you cannot create something new because somebody told you. Do you really have something to offer from your side? How do you know that you can offer something from your side? This is the right place you have come here to Delta. I told you already, leave the fear of asking a question in the class. Be courageous to take risks. And I'm telling you, I'm really worried nowadays. I was happy the other day when I come on told start preparing for Independence Day celebrations. People were saying, how like that? And until then, people were sitting in the class like this, but suddenly the faces brightened up, lit up. They became so energetic. Really, that's good. I don't want to name a few people, but all the time they were just not doing much. They were saying, I'm having kadapu I'm having talanoppi, I want to go home. I'm having cold. Every day some complaint to the other. Suddenly, life came in. And if you people can get that kind of energy for doing your work now in the classes, because now you cannot, of course, become a leader. Now you cannot become an entrepreneur. Now you can't become a freedom fighter. Children, life is there for you, waiting for you to do all those things after, say, 10 years from now. So, one day you want to be becoming strong like Sardar Patel. You want to be becoming daring like Bhagat Singh. One day you become rational like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. One day you want to become strong like Gandhi. I'm using the word strong for Gandhi. Try to understand. One day you want to become Jhansi Lakshmi Bai. Now this is a preparation ground you are having in Delta here. Today, take it as my message to you that from tomorrow, we'll try to recall these great persons and try to emulate one character from each of them. And life will be great for you children. Thank you for this opportunity. Jai Hind.